there we go. Rescued by Hayes Band. Wonderful. Yeah, we call him Hayes Band.
That's adorable.
I mean, we also call him Daniel, but...
In the chat does not.
Yes. But
like,
hello, everybody.
hello.
Okay, so... Now that we got that fixed, yeah, we got my sister Dell here today. Would you like to introduce yourself as for anyone who does not know, has not been here for a Dell stream before?
Yes. Hello. I'm Dell. I am they, them, she, her pronouns.
Yeah.
And I am Haley's real life sister.
Yeah. He has a name. Fun fact. So do I. I know. Wow. Shock. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I love this dress. I thrifted it, and it's so pretty.
It's good. But yes. So today, usually when we have Dell here, we have done silly little things like, who's that Fable character? Who's that Fable god? Well, today we are flipping the script. It's my turn. It's my turn today. So, fun fact. We have matching tattoos. We do have we do have matching tattoos.
Yes, we do.
Wait, this one, yeah. Mm-hmm. We have matching tattoos.
Yep. It also belongs to our other sister.
Our other sister also has it, which other sister doesn't actually have like a stream name yet, so just an other sister.
The mysterious third.
The mysterious third. But yes, we are doing guess that musical. It's my turn to guess. It's your turn to be in charge. So, would you like to explain how Guess That Musical will work?
Yes, go to the next slide. I have instructions.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
All right, so I have made you a slide of 12 really weird, mostly lesser known musicals.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you a collection of 3 images. Mm-hmm. One lyric, set of lyrics, and a set of important songs. I took out the title songs. Okay. And you are going to have to guess what the title of this musical might be. And a general plot.
Oh no. Okay.
Yes. General spoilers for these musicals. I don't say the end of it, but I am going to tell after they guess, I'm going to tell you what the actual plot is. So there is
don't say the name in the chat, because I can read the chat. Don't spoil it until I try and guess.
Yes. So hopefully some of you will know these. Some of these they're probably not unheard of if you're a musical theater person. I'm a musical theater person.
Yeah. Do you want to share any of your background with theater things?
Oh yeah. So I did theater all throughout middle school and high school. I love musicals. I've always loved musicals, honestly. I've been in a lot of them. And now I am the assistant director of my high school that I work at. So I am now on the other end.
Yeah. And fun fact, a little bit of my theater background. I have never been in the musical. I was the techie. I was such techie, much technical. It was my happy place between art and engineering. So I've done a bunch of theater stuff that was all the background things, from props to lights to being the the student technical director, all that jazz. So this will be a time. Okay, shall we get started?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't think you, at least probably, maybe some of these you might know the names of.
But we will see.
But we're gonna see.
Okay.
All right.
So.
All right. So musical 1.
Okay.
All right. So we have our quote for you is, sometimes you turn away from what your heart tells you is right. You settle for whatever gets you through the night. The flame was dead and many suddenly burn, and broken hearts can be repaired, and that's something you learn.
Call me rusty, pumping iron, AC/DC, the race free. So this almost feels like someone combined drag and Transformers.
You ain't wrong.
Okay. So there's also a lot of space things, sci-fi vibes.
What do you think that they are, the actors are?
I see a lot of country flags. Why do I see like Japan's flag and like what? Wait, what? Why is there like Japan and also France and also like Italy? Excuse me? Okay, I'm gonna just throw out a name.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with Transformation. And I'm gonna go with. Oh, what would the plot ever be?
I said, look at the titles and see if you can guess the titles of the songs.
I feel like it is a love story because, like, a lot of locomotion. There's me. He whistled at me, uncoupled, like almost like trying to like win the girl, but I don't know if the love interest is actually a girl or a car. So I'm going with I'm gonna go with this guy is the rundown transformer who is being adopted by the girls and the gays to win his love of someone.
Lovely.
That's my guess. I'm going to transformation, and it's some sort of like makeover, win a love interest story.
Wonderful. Click on the next. So this is Starlight Express. This is an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, which, if any of you musical theater people, I could have done a whole slide just on the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. So freaking weird. Well, clip on it. Well, so, Starlight Express is a British musical with music by Andrew Lloyd Webber. And it tells the story of a young but obsolete steam engine. They're trains.
They're trains!
Rusty, so you did guess who the main character was. You got Rusty.
Yeah!
Who races in the championship against modern engines in hope of impressing the first-class observation car Pearl.
Oh, I was right!
Yeah, you totally got it. Famously, they perform on roller skates. It's a very dangerous musical. Lots of people went to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
And they had to make an entire theater. Like, if they choose to do it, they have to redo the entire theater to make it roller skater.
Oh, yeah.
It also has the Guinness World Record for the most visitors to a musical in a single theater.
That is amazing, actually. This is amazing. Excuse me? That's so funny.
So honestly, you were pretty dang close.
Yeah, I'm actually quite proud of myself. I guess if it's an 80s musical, then the girls and the gays looks like a drag show, but I guess it also looks like the 80s. Fine.
No more than Cats does.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I will rate them. I will tell you. This one actually 10 out of friends, 10 out of 10 if you have friends and want to make fun of it. Especially if you're over age.
You're an adult.
Yep, if you're an adult. 2 out of 10 in any other circumstance in ocean violation.
Oh my gosh.
It is incredibly dangerous. It was a terrible thing. It was very financially poor for Lord Andy, but...
Oh, that is so
it is
funny.
Fun as hell.
I love that. Also, okay, chat, if, again, reminder, music's volume and our volume. If those are weird, please let me know. But, oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is great.
So that's Starlight Express.
Also, if you want to scooch, here, let's scooch like a touch that way.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now I can see better over my microphone.
Perfect.
Yo, thank you for the 15 months, Prince Easton. As fun. Oh, good.
All right, you ready for the next one? Mm-hmm. Lovely. Musical 2.
Do you hear the people pee?
Yep.
Power to the people. Okay, I'm gonna read. I want to read the thing.
Okay, read the thing.
What difference? Times are hard. Our cash is tight. You've got no right. I've heard it all before. Just this once is once too much. Cause once they'll want to once more. I run the only toilet in this part of town you see. So if you got to go, you've got to go through me. It's a privilege to pee.
Yup.
Too Much Exposition is a wonderful song title.
Oh, it's a great song, yeah.
It's a privilege to be. You said there wasn't a title song, and that sucks because I so think that like Privilege to Pee should be the title of this musical. Run Freedom. Okay. Do You Hear the People Pee? Makes me feel like this is like a spoof of Les Miserables. Yeah. I feel like it's a spoof of Les Mis, and I'm trying to think of what bathroom humor can be turned into a pun on Les Mis. Like Les Piz, but Les latrine. What's I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this is a comedy. This is a comedy. I'm gonna go with it is a parody, specifically trying to be like satire of this kind of time of Les Mis being popular, and making fun of stuff in theater. Let's see. I think, yeah, it's gonna be like it's making fun, like Snuff That Girl instead of like Kiss the Girl. Why Did I Listen to That Man? Like fighting the romance tropes. There's a Hydrate on the Piss musical one, so let's go. I just read the Flush the Police sign. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, okay, so that's my plot thoughts, but I need to think of a title. What do I call you? What is UGC? What would that stand for? United... That none of those are a T or a P, and that's a confusion. Or a B, like bathroom. That man has a... Is that a gilded plunger?
Yes, that is in fact a gilded plunger. You're correct.
Cool. You know what? I'm gonna go. I don't know. Maybe something like Gilded Throne, like Porcelain Throne.
Okay, that's a good one.
We'll go with that. Gilded Throne, Porcelain Throne, something like that.
Lovely. So, this is Urinetown, the musical. So in the not so distant future, a terrible water shortage and a 20-year drought has led to the government ban on private toilets and a proliferation of paid public toilets owned and operated by a single megalomaniac company, the Good Urine Company. If the poor do not obey strict laws prohibiting free urination, they will be sent to the dreaded and mysterious Urinetown. After too long under the hero of the malevolent Cadwell B. Cadwell. The poor stage of revolt, led by a brave young hero fighting tooth and nail for the freedom to pee wherever you like, whenever you want, for as long as you like, and with whomever you like. So you are correct. It is a comedy musical.
Yeah.
The song that it is in fact a parody of Do You Hear the People Sing?
Good.
But it is also a parody of a lot of other ones. So like the plumbing one has a parody of The Producers.
Wonderful.
And several other ones. So it is a very, very self-aware musical. I love Urinetown, the musical. One of those hilarious musicals I've ever seen. Also has some great lessons to teach about criminalizing the poor. Like, it actually has, like, a very nice heart to it.
Yo.
Obviously, there's a lot of bathroom humor in it. Also, definitely one of the raunchier musicals. But very fun. It's actually my director's favorite musical.
Oh, that's funny.
So that is Urinetown. I'd recommend y'all see it if you ever get the chance.
Oh, that's so...
It's a real fun.
What a time. I am just not prepared for anything now.
Nope. I really went... I went...
You went for the weirdest ones.
I went for the weird ones.
Okay. All right. Number 3.
Musical 3.
Ooh. Okay.
So there's one definitely a different vibe.
Mm-hmm. You can finance your bones and your kidneys. For every market, a sub-market grows. But best you be punctual with making your payments, lest it be you on the concrete below. Ooh. Okay. An opera infected legal crucible. Woo. Wait, is this Zitrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial. Yep, this is where the song comes from.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you might know a little bit about this musical.
I know. I've done the TikTok sound a lot, but I don't know the musical.
Yes, this is where the Zitrate Anatomy song comes from.
Yeah, okay. So then I would say that this is definitely like weird drug and like organ trade. Okay, I'm voting that this. I think this and this character are the same character. She gets some sort of demon glow up, and I'm not sure how she did that. Over here we have somewhere between Sweeney Todd and Handsome Jack wearing someone else's face. Hannibal Lecter meets something. And a man, that man is tied down. That's not good for him. That's probably bad. He's probably getting to lose a kidney. So I'm gonna go with.
Nice reference to Uther Pendragon. Yes, it's the same actor.
Oh, look at that. Hannibal meets Ghostbusters. Okay, a little bit with the outfit. Okay. Handsome Jack. His face is stapled on in the exact same way. You cannot tell me I am wrong. Okay. Anyways, what is this called? What do you call it? I feel like I should know that, and it's kind of awkward. Okay, I'm gonna go with like these two are the villains.
You should
or
watch
this
more musicals. Yes.
one is the villain, and this is one of his patients. And he does a lot of stuff to try and convince people that they should do this weird Zitrate drug. And then it will transform them into cool demon ladies.
Lovely.
What do I call you? What do I call you? My brain is just going with like little glass vial. I just have it stuck in my head now.
Fair.
So, like little glass vial. It's a weird drug and organ trade man. Yep.
No, fair.
Okay.
All right, this is Repo, the genetic opera.
The genetic opera.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what it's called. So, in mid-21st century, an epidemic of organ failures leads to the rise of GeneCo, company providing transplants at a great price. But those who miss their payments become targets of the GeneCo mercenaries who repossess organs. That's your...
Yeah, okay.
that man.
Yeah.
He's also the Repo Man is what he's called. In a world of drug addiction and legalized murder, a sheltered youth, Shiloh, that's the girl with the necklace or the collar piece, seeks a cure for a rare disease as well as information about her family's mysterious history. Her questions are answered at the genetic opera.
Interesting.
Yes, this one's an interesting one. I'm real sorry for those who said that they really liked it.
People are like, yay! And you're like, no.
I do not like Repo, the genetic opera. I think it has a way cooler idea than it is actually presented. I don't think they really thought the world concept through, but really, really good music. Zitrate, Chase the Morning are beautiful. Really cool aesthetic. Doesn't make up for its poor pacing, sexism, and world building. Sorry, y'all.
You know what? Fair enough.
I hope you enjoy it.
It's an acquired taste. Yes, the acquired taste of sexism.
Yep. It's actually, he's trying so hard to be Rocky Horror, but he is not as talented as the people who made Rocky Horror.
Fair. Okay.
Thank you. You're my favorite person who agrees with me in the chat.
Okay. Musical number 4.
Musical number 4. Let's go. All right.
Oh.
So this one is a character that you know. And this is the sequel.
Oh, no.
What do you think the sequel of this musical is about?
I have heard about this. Wait. Okay, I've heard about this.
Okay, see if you can muster up what the sequel to this Phantom of the Opera is.
I think it's that Christine's kid might secretly be the Phantom's kid. And I don't know what happened to her husband. He might have died. He might have been murdered by the Phantom. But I think Phantom's rolling back up to be like, hey, is that my kid? Oh, no, it is. And I'm pretty sure I heard that it's trash. So I guess, like, do you go with, like, another, like, Phantom's Revenge? Phantom Night? Phantom,
there you go.
Phantom of the Symphony?
I do, in fact, love the title of the opening song, this one, which is literally, "This is the place you ruined, you fool," is the actual title of this.
That's amazing. Also, I love the suggestion, Phantom 2, Parental Disputes. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, yeah, so this is Love Never Dies.
The Phantom Returns. That is a awful poster.
Yeah, that's the actual poster of the
I
actual
hate it.
musical.
I hate that.
So 10 years later, the Phantom has escaped from Paris to New York, where he lives amongst the joyrides and freak shows of Coney Island. He found a place for his music to soar, and all he's missing is the love of Christine Daae. In order to win her back her love, Phantom lures Christine and her husband Raoul. Raoul is still here.
Oh, wow.
He became an alcoholic.
Oh, goody.
They pulled that fan fiction trope where to get the third person out of the way, you just make them terrible.
Yeah, okay.
And their young son Gustav from Manhattan to the glittering world of glorious Coney Island. They have no idea what lies in store for them.
Okay, but is the Phantom the dad?
Yeah, the Phantom is the dad. Yep. And the way that they know is literally because the kid can play the piano. That is how she apparently knows, even though his mom is literally a music prodigy, so, like, the genetics... I mean, obviously music talent is also not genetic, but...
Did you know that the knowledge of how to play a piano is genetic, apparently?
Yep, so, no, all the worst of Lord Andy in one never-ending ballad. Literally, he's just like, would you like another love ballad? Also, if any of you are interested, this one is a little explicit, at least in lyrics, not on stage, but... because they really like to talk about the one time that they slept together.
And made this kid.
Yep, and sang about it constantly.
Oh my god.
It's very bad. The costumes are really cool, though.
Huh. Okay.
All right, musical 5.
Okay, every picture I looked at was a completely different vibe, and now I'm very confused.
Yep, welcome.
I just don't get it, how a mediocre actor from a measly little town is suddenly the brightest jewel in England's royal crown. Oh god, I hate Shakespeare. Okay, so Shakespeare is the main character. I'm voting. That they're, like, fighting... Okay, the chicken has thrown me off. So I'm voting that this takes place in the time period of Shakespeare, because, like, the Black Death, welcome to the Renaissance, god, I hate Shakespeare. But, like, maybe this is Shakespeare and his band of... vaguely erotically dressed men who are ruling over the show. They're fighting over who's the really famous playhouse that Shakespeare. The Globe. They're battling over, like, who's performing in the Globe. And so there's one boy band, and it's Shakespeare in his like that's a lot of sexual tension between 5 dudes.
Yes, there was a lot of sexual tension in general.
And then the other squad is whoever the fuck these people are, being like, you know what, we're going to make a better play than Shakespeare, and it's going to be about chickens. And they roll up to the Globe with their chicken show, and they somehow prove to the Queen of England that they're better than Shakespeare.
How do I find these? I'm a big musical theater dork who watches any show she can get her hands on.
I'm gonna call this... Oh, I think I've heard a little bit Hard to Be the Bard.
You probably have. I think that it was trending on social media. It's hard to be the bard.
I'm sorry, bottom's gotta be on top?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a very sexual musical. This is probably the most sexual musical
Valid.
I have.
I'm trying to think of, like, a pun that is somehow both Shakespeare and eggs. Like, maybe something like not what he's cracked up to be. Something like that.
That's cute.
Like cracked up or something. I don't know. Okay.
This is something rotten.
Okay. I'm like, right train of thought.
So, set in the 1590s, so brothers Nick and Nigel Bottom were desperate to write a hit play, but are stuck in the shadow of the Renaissance rock star known as the Bard. Shakespeare. You are correct, who was Shakespeare? That is Christian Boyle Shakespeare. When a local soothsayer foretells that the future theater involves singing, dancing, and acting at the same time. Nick and Nigel set out to write the world's very first musical. But amidst the scandalous excitement of opening night, the Bottoms brother realizes that reaching the top means to be true to thyself and all that jazz. I need to explain the eggs.
Why is that the musical that they put on?
So the soothsayer looks into the future to find and steal Shakespeare's greatest play. However, he's not good at his job. So instead of Hamlet, he says it's omelet. So they put on Omelet the musical.
Oh no.
And it's a mashup where it's part Hamlet and part, but they're all dressed up as eggs.
That's amazing. Okay, that's hilarious.
Yes.
Did you get a copy paste error?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I love Something Rotten. I'd say 8 out of 10. It's incredibly funny. It is definitely not a children's musical. But one has lots of great Shakespeare references, and you know how much I love Shakespeare.
This is true.
It's a little silly, and I don't love the ending, but everything else, and Hard to Be the Bard, is a bop.
So true. Oh, okay.
All right, are you ready?
I don't know.
So, this one again,
Okay.
characters that you know.
Okay. So this, I feel like, is just SpongeBob the musical.
Yes. What do you think the plot of SpongeBob the musical might be?
Didn't your high school put this on?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay.
We did.
So, I sure spend my days floating around, head in the bubbles and my feet on the ground, but there's more to me than just my name. Give me a chance, I could be the game. One day, Mr. Krabs will say, the Krusty Krab's yours, it's your lucky day. Daddy knows best. I hate that. I'm not a loser, BFF. Hero is my little name, chopped to the top. Hello? Why did you do that? Nope. There we go.
It is SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
Best day ever. Okay, so definitely like loser to hero story of SpongeBob trying to prove himself to Mr. Krabs, but I have not the slightest inclination of how or why it is any different than a episode of SpongeBob. I have not a clue. Not a clue.
Fair enough.
So, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So SpongeBob SquarePants, a musical, you got that. All right. The citizens of Bikini Bottom discover that a volcano is going to erupt and destroy their home.
Excuse me?
SpongeBob and his friends thus come together to save the fate of the undersea world as Plankton tries to take advantage of the situation. With lives hanging in the balance and all lost hope, an unexpected hero rises up. This power of optimism can really save the world.
What a choice.
Yep. So I do have a thing that I both helped with it at the school that I work at and was actually a cameo. I played Patch the Pirate. It's adorable. It's so cute and creative. Also one of the only musicals that doesn't have a romance subplot, which I kind of think is refreshing. Really fun soundtrack. A bunch of famous people wrote songs for it. So Plain White T's, David Bowie, Sarah Bareilles.
What the hell?
All wrote songs for it, which means the soundtrack is pretty great, if I'm gonna say so.
Oh, that's so funny.
And it's really cute. Like, it's much like, I'm not a big fan of SpongeBob. I prefer the musical to the actual show.
Fair.
It's real cute.
We have gotten to hydrate. You gotta drink your drink.
Hydrating.
Oh my goodness, what a time.
Yep, it's super cute. And I think Broadway was too mean to it.
Okay, sorry, I was checking my music be behaving. It is cool.
There you
All
go.
right.
Musical 7.
What a pile.
Yep, what
we
a
have
pile.
over here. Okay. She asked me why I'm just a hairy guy. I'm a hairy noon and night. Hell, that's a fright. I'm hairy high and hairy low. Don't ask me why. Don't know why. the songs give me nothing.
No, this is probably the least good. They're very vague.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go with something about hair. Almost like Hairspray, but like hippie.
That's a good point.
Oh no. What is like all you need is hair instead of all you need is love. That's what I'm going for the title.
Beautiful.
All you need is hair.
Beautiful.
Plot wise, I have no idea.
Okay, I gotta look at this photo. It might give you a vague idea of what the.
I'm voting. They're protesting something.
Yes.
They're protesting a war with hair. They're somehow they're using their hair to fight war. That's my guess. All you need is hair. You're fighting war with hair. That's my guess. I have. Okay.
Yes. So this is a vaguely real story. So Hair tells the story of a politically active, long-haired group of hippies in the age of the Aquarius, living bohemian life in New York City, fighting against the Vietnam War. Claude, his good friend Burr, and their roommate Sheila, they're trying to struggle to balance their young loves, and the sexual revolution, the rebellion against the war, and the conservative parent society. Ultimately, Claude must decide whether to resist their draft, as his friends have done, or serve in Vietnam, compromising his pacifist principles and risking his own life.
Huh.
If you don't know, during the Vietnam War, when there were hippie protesters, whenever the police caught them, they'd cut off their hair as a sign of basically taking away the freedom.
Yeah.
Specifically also against people of color and specific traditional hairstyles. And it was a whole thing where they were taking their identity away. And this is a musical about that.
Oh, interesting.
Nope. 6 out of 10. It did not age perfectly. There's a lot of language in this that we have well moved on from, as it is an old musical. But it's an ode to the 60s anti-war movement and contains a lot of good history. So if you're into that, I'd recommend it.
I like how, like, completely wildly different we're getting here. Like, that is really cool. I didn't know. I had no idea what vibes we were going to get, and there have been so many vibes.
I've been trying.
Oh no. This is some weird medical kink. Oh, right. You're blinded by romance, you're blinded by science. Your condition is critically grave, but don't expect mercy from such an alliance, suspicious of tradition so new wave. Okay, new wave. Okay.
I'm curious if people know.
Wait, okay. Marriage maze. Marriage maze. So this almost feels like bitching in the kitchen. I thought I'm a man. Okay. Little Black Dress. I might have heard that song.
This is specifically a movie musical. Like there is no stage version of this.
Okay.
And it is related to another famous movie musical.
Oh no. Okay. I feel like this is some sort of almost Hunger Games thing going on of like they're putting on like a television show, like it's something that contestants have to go through. I'm voting she's a contestant, he's the host, they're the assistants that are weirdly sexual. I don't like this man's face. I don't like that. Why is he like
Oh no, he's very uncomfortable.
He might be like the villain or like at least like the really weird bad vibe man.
It's a little Austin Powers.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that as my like. I'm sure that there is a romance plot because this just looks like it's got a someone did something. And I am trying to think of like new way. Like what are words that go with that? Like even maybe just like Marriage Maze as like the title, like or whatever the game show maybe would be called. Okay.
Good guess. This is called Shock Treatment, and it is related to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
It contains some of the same characters.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. Oh, really?
Yes, but like, it's not really a sequel and not really a prequel.
It's just
like the narrator of Rocky Horror Picture Show is a character, but like nothing is related. And the two main characters have the same name, but are as Brad and Janet, but are different actors. And there's like not an intention that they did it. So that's why I'm like, it's not really a sequel. It's like a spiritual successor. So the film set is in the fictional town of Denton, which has been placed under the control of a television network.
Yeah, okay.
So you got that. Town's tiring population is involved in the network's productions. Playing the game show Marriage Maze, Brad Maters finds himself imprisoned at the local mental hospital. Hence the medical doctors. His wife Janet becomes the face of a project for Farley Flavors, a local plutocrat. Yep, that is the plot.
Okay, yeah.
Which, like, to be fair, Rocky Horror also makes no sense. However, everything that works about Rocky Horror does not work here. There's like 2 songs that are awesome and are really spectacular 2 leads, but it's just boring nonsense mostly.
Oh no.
Also, lots of bad like terms about mental health and stigma.
Yeah, so if they're putting them in a mental hospital,
Yeah, so like the theme is that that's not a good idea, but like there's still like that language just in case you're worried.
Yeah.
I'd say watch Rocky Horror instead. If you are over 18. All right. This one is the only one I haven't seen because it's on Broadway right now.
If I could dig my way out of this ditch, if you had one more wagon to hitch, plaid-wearing, really rich son of a bitch, like my dad, oh dad, you gotta get better, or I'll end up dead 1,000,000 times deader, unless I get better than before, ain't just being bad. Independently own Walls, Woman of the World, Best Man Wins, I Do Okay, Corn, Holy Shit, Bad Friends. Like, you could kind of go and make friends. Okay, I Do Friends. Best Man Wins, Bad Friends. Woman of the World, Holy Shit, Bad. We Love Jesus, okay. Okay. Why is my screen having a time? Okay. I almost want to just like call this Corn, but you also put no, dang it, that's what you didn't say any no title songs, so it's not Corn. But my brain just like looked at this and was like Corn. He's dressed in corn. Is he not wearing a vest of corn?
No, he's wearing a vest of corn. Yes.
They're in. Why are they like weird like photo? Like this should be like an ad for like this shirt.
Those are the ads for the musical, and I thought they were so funny that I had to put them in.
So funny
because they're all glamour shots in a field goal.
Why? Okay, so we're going with again, a loser guy has to become better, and maybe like Midwest boy. Oh, wait, okay, they're getting married. Wait, they're getting married! Wait, are they getting married? She's wearing a veil! Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe like Lovin' Corn.
Lovin' Corn?
Lovin' Corn. And I thought that this was going to be the main guy, but now I can see he's getting married, so you're the main guy. Okay, it looks like she's like the maid of honor to whoever she is, and the officiant is Corn God. Lovin' Corn.
Shocked. I don't know what this musical's named. So, Shock takes place in the fictional rural town of Cobb Country, which is surrounded by a thick wall of corn that sustains the town's livelihood. Suddenly, the corn begins to die, and it's up to farm girl Maisie to venture out to the big city, Tampa, to get help. There she meets the corn doctor, Gordy, who might not be all he seems to be.
What?
Yep, that is what it is. They're finding the corn doctor. I recommend listening to the soundtrack. It's pretty great, but I'm very excited to eventually get to see Shocked.
Okay.
The corn doctor.
Oh my god. Okay. Number 10. Is this our last one?
The 10 is 12.
Okay, there's 12. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. I try to interview the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, but they've got more important things to do than talk to me. That's what I see them, the plain people, through the bus windows, the terror on their faces. They have no idea where they're going.
I have no idea what you're going to make out of this one.
Okay, I'm going... Well, okay, I was going at first with, like, reporter, but, like, this is obviously, like almost like a flight attendant or, like, pilot, even? And then, like, this is, like, set up to almost look like they're pretending to be on a plane, but, like, when you don't have an actual set kind of way. Mm-hmm. And they all have flight attendant hats, but they have old fishing rain hats? And is that man holding a fish?
Yes, he is holding a fish.
So, I'm going with... This is something about planes. And, like, maybe they're all on the plane and they're all telling their stories of who they are while they're on the plane.
Okay, like kind of like a...
Like a get to know all the different people.
Type of musical?
And the silly little things. And every time someone sings their song, it, like, everyone changes to dress up like them. Like the news reporter says her thing, and, like, the flight attendant says her thing, and the fisherman says his thing. I'm gonna go with plain people.
Plain people? Alright, so this is called Come From Away.
Okay.
And so, this is a real life experience. For the people of Gander, Newfoundland, where almost 7,000 airline passengers who were forced to land in U.S. airspace when it was closed on September 11th. 12 actors tell the story of both the islanders and the plain people, revealing the fear and uncertainty that came from the terrorist attacks, as well as the profound generosity and the compassion of strangers. Well, some characters and stories are an amalgamation of several people's experience. They're grounded in true people, such as Captain Beverly Batts, the first female captain for the American Airlines. Kevin Terrapin, Kevin Jung, a couple from LA, Dick and Diane, who met in Gander. So this is a real life story of people that were stranded in a town that had no inns or literally any place for people to stay.
Oh.
So basically, like, the town had to figure out how to deal with influx of tourists that they never had.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating, really cool story.
Oh, that's so funky.
Yep.
The things that people make musicals out of.
Yep, I have no idea why somebody was like, I mean, I'm glad that they did, but literally I have no idea why somebody's like, this story needs a musical. 8 out of 10, awesome, unique ode to a historical event, great music and heart. Obviously there are sensitive topics that come up in it, but it's really sweet.
Okay.
I love Come From Away. I think it's really good. All right, we're getting to the end.
Okay. 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 Magic to do, magic to do, magic to do, magic to play. We got foils and fables to betray as we go along our way. Simple joys, kind of woman, love song. Guess I'll miss the man. Okay, so love story. War is a science. You spelled science wrong.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm fast. That's embarrassing.
Spread a little sunshine. Okay. Ghosty has popped in to say, whoa, Canadian things? Is this the Canadian musical?
Oh, no, well, like, Newfoundland's in Canada. The last one was Canadian.
I got it. So, okay, definitely carnival vibes of, like, almost... Because, like, they're saying, like, we got foils and fables to portray. Maybe they're, like, the people... It's like a theater about theater. It's like a show about shows. It is throwing me that this is just a dude. Everyone else is in costume, and then there's just generic man. Standing man emoji. And then everyone over here is, like, Halloween costume night.
Nope.
I'm gonna call this one stage magic.
Oh.
And I'm voting again musical love story, but I have not the slightest inclination as to more. Also, we gotta hydrate.
Ooh.
I'm out of my hydrate.
I'm also now out of my hydrate. This is Pippin the musical, not what my guinea pig's named after. Different Pippin. Mm-hmm. So this one, the ensemble cast is all the carnival dressed characters. So as a young prince, that's the generic white dude who longs to find passion and adventure in his life. To prove his loyalty to his distracted father, that's the guy in the Halloween costume. King Charles, Pippin goes to war. And the leading player convinces the prince to fight tyranny. Pippin kills Charles and takes the throne. Realizing his mistake, Pippin begs the player to bring his father back to life, and she obliges. Prince then falls in love with Catherine. So you're right, there's a love story in here. Widow and a young son. And Pippin struggles to decide whether he should settle down and pursue a peaceful life or continue to make magic with a dazzling troupe of performers. It's mainly just a show to show off really cool acrobatics, if I'm gonna be entirely honest.
Okay, yeah.
I'm dazzled but very confused.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Be aware, very sensitive mental health content that comes up throughout the story. And comes up like right even at the very beginning. So
I'm so bad. I'm confused. What?
Yes. So just it's really cool. It's more a spectacle musical than one that's actually like
logical.
It makes no sense.
Huh.
All right, here's our final musical.
Okay.
Oh, just a minute. Did I do 13?
Did you do 13 or
I did 13 because I did more. Sorry.
Okay, great. No, hey, we got to end it on the 13. Let's say 13.
Great.
Okay. And the body isn't cold yet in New Jersey. The story where you're about to hear is strange, we know. And the things that like this don't happen every day. But there's a little saying in a prose, when there's a will.
Oh, I should have cut that off. There's a way.
There's a way, yeah. I thought you were. I thought that was like a clue of like, oh, there's a way is gonna be the title. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? Why are there furries in the background?
I'm curious if anybody knows what this one is. This one is definitely, this is no one that's never made it to Broadway.
Okay.
It's based off a novel.
Okay. I'm voting it's almost like a mobster murder something. Criminal activity.
Okay.
Criminal activity is occurring. That man is naked. That man don't got no clothes. And this almost looks like the my brain immediately went to the music video for Caravan Palace.
Oh, it does look like the music video for Caravan Palace, actually.
So I think maybe I'm being biased into thinking mobster things there. But also, like, they're almost right. That person's dead, so, like, bad things have happened. Yeah, mobster family story.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna go with like, there's a way of like, that's the title. There's a way.
This is Lucky Stiff. The guy in the glasses is dead. That's him dying. So, Lucky Stiff is an offbeat, hilarious, murderous farce, complete with mistaken identities, $6 billion in diamonds, and a corpse in a wheelchair. Story revolves around an unassuming English shoe salesman who's forced to take the embalmed body of his recently murdered uncle on vacation. So you're right, there is actually a mob plot line. You were correct there.
I've heard this.
He succeeded on passing his uncle off as alive.
Yeah, he's just like sleeping, right? Like,
Yep. Yep. This one's fun.
What a time. Huh.
So very funny. I don't think it's needed to be a musical. So that's my only downside to it. Like, I don't understand why there's a musical, but it's fun. All right, now the last one. I know this one's the last one. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's kind of style. Good luck. Also one that I'm curious if anybody will know what it is.
So I know this actor. He's in The Producers, isn't he?
Yes, he's the native affiliate. He's also Timon in Lion King.
Yeah, like that's him. Oh no. What in the Greek or Roman hell is this? Why are there frogs?
It's a great question.
Okay. What do you think it is, mice? Well, dummy, think twice. Brekekek?
Yep.
Brekekek. What have eyes that pop? What has skin that glistens? What has feet that plop? Elephants know listen. Brekekek. Cracks ribbit. Why is this show about frogs? What? Why is this somehow both Roman and frogs? What is happening? What? Excuse me? Why are they singing about frogs? It's only a play. Hades on the... Okay, so this is Greek.
Yes, it is Greek. I'll give you that.
And frogs.
Yes, and frogs.
There are not poison dart frogs in Greece. What is going on? There aren't even, like, a Roman story about frogs. Like, Greek... Okay, no, okay. It is... Yeah, it's gonna be Greek because it says Styx and Hades, not Pluto, so it's Greek. I almost want to say, like, this almost looks like Hercules' story. Because, like, lion...
No, lion
and
head.
then... The frogs. Why are there frogs? Because of this, I almost want to... Is Dionysus involved in the... I don't think Dionysus... Is Dionysus involved in Hercules' story? I don't think so. But, okay. I can't just... What? Excuse me. Yeah, you're not gonna get this, bestie? Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna say, like, it's telling some funky myth story or, like, spoof of myth story.
It is, yes.
I'm gonna go with
so many frogs in
maybe
the chat.
maybe it's some sort of spoof on Hercules, but I don't have any idea why there are frogs.
Lovely. The frog.
What the fuck? What? Okay, wait. Oh, I'm reading this. Oh, it is Dionysus!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. In the musical retelling of the story, Dionysus has lost faith in mankind as he watches the Peloponnesian War rage on. He decides his only solution is to travel to Hades with his loyal servant Xanthias to bring back his favorite writer, George Bernard Shaw, whose writing will inspire mankind to end their foolish battle. Hilarity ensues as Dionysus receives advice on how to man up from his half-brother Hercules, and face his biggest fear in the river Styx. Frogs. Once in Hades, Dionysus must turn a blind eye to the fine women and wine and complete his mission. Tensions rise as Shaw takes William Shakespeare on. William Shakespeare has both lived and died and is in Hades during the Peloponnesian War.
Yep, just so you
In
know.
a fierce battle of words, with the winner being awarded the honor of reincarnation. With a witty score, trademark Soheim harmonies, and a ton of physical comedy, The Frogs is a Rockillian musical that offers a serious message on the important role of arts in a struggling world.
So, not the best Sondheim musical. I'm a big Sondheim fan. Into the Woods is one of my favorite musicals. But the best one that is Frogs Harassing a God. No, there's no timeline. No timeline. You're correct. It's the musical called The Frogs.
Oh my god.
That's the end.
What?
There you go. Have some musicals.
Okay, so now I want to go listen to some of the music from these, and I am so confused on the frogs. Why are there frogs?
Well, they're on the river Styx.
Why? There are no frogs in Greece. Not that kind of frog.
I don't know why they're poison dart frogs. That's not from the Riddle Cat. But no, they're frogs. It's actually based on a story from a Greek philosopher. I'm trying to remember what his name is.
Okay. Like Herodotus or something? Or
Yeah, it starts with an A, but it's not Aristotle.
Okay.
I'll try to remember it later. But it's actually based on a myth where Dionysus is afraid of frogs.
Oh my god, no, it's not. Oh no,
Frogs,
it's like a
frogs,
real thing.
frogs.
I thought they like added the frogs for shits and giggles, but no. Okay.
No, it is actually there. The original play is literally called The Frogs. I'm impressed for the people that knew that one.
Wow. Okay, so these were wild. This what?
Thank
the
you.
heck?
You knew who it was.
Aristophanes.
Aristophanes. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that was awesome. Thank you. This was really funny. I love this, and now I'm like, what other topics can we do this on that are just like silly shit? Like,
I do have a lot of weird hobbies.
I would love to do this with you with some just like video game things that
Ooh.
like just like
That'd be fun.
larger sized video game things that I think would just be really funny to be like, what do you think the plot of this is? But
So hopefully there's some musicals to watch with friends and make fun of.
Right?
Or some musicals to watch very seriously. I highly recommend The Frogs, Come From Away. Shocked I've Heard is magnificent. So those will be super fun. And the other ones are fun in their own special way.
That's wild. Huh. Well, that was exciting. I loved that. That was great. But I think now it's time for us to go get like lunch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go do that. We're gonna go get lunch or something, and I'm excited. And yeah, chat. We've been having a good little time. We went book shopping. We went book shopping. I got books. I'm excited. I had to stop myself from getting more notebooks for Ray because I already have a entire stack down there. I have a stack.
Oh my gosh, there's like 7 of them right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12.
There are 12 of them right there.
Oops. I almost got one that like I was like, oh my gosh, like this is almost exactly what like Art had me make for like Wolf's book, and then I checked TikTok and yeah, Art owns this book, and I was like, never mind.